Before starting this awarding ceremony, let me, on my personal behalf and on behalf of my country, to extend such special thanks and grateful to Congressman Larte Nderi for his presence here. Thank you very much, Mr. Congressman. Very special thanks and grateful for Russia Tea Room and the Libera family for offering such warm
Presidenti Republikës, jep Zotit Harri Bajraktari, Dekoratën Nderi Kombit. Për motivacionin, një ndër figurat më të shquara të komunitetit shqiptar-amerikan, veprimtari pa lodhur për çështjen shqiptare, në mes të vyer në afirmimin e Shqipërisë, Kosovës dhe vlerave tona kombëtare në Shtetet e Bashkuara të Amerikës. Numri dekreti 8719, Tiranë, 19 shtator 2014, Presidenti i Republikës, Harri Bajraktari.
The President of the Republic awards the nation's honor medal to Mr. Harri Bajraktari, to one of the most distinguished figures of the Albanian American community, to the tireless activist of the Albanian cause, who has provided precious help in the affirmation of Albania, Kosovo, and our national values in the United States. Number of Decree 8719, Tirana, 19th of September 2014. The President of the Republic, Harri Bajraktari.
Mr. President, Nderi, I am honored tonight to receive this medal, and on behalf of myself and my family, thank you. I want to also thank everyone for being here tonight with us, especially our friend Congressman Larte Nderi. Thank you, Congressman. Look where the Albanian nation has come in the last 25 years. We have achieved more in the last 25 years than the last 100 years. Albania is a democratic nation, member of NATO, candidate for EU. Kosovo is a free and independent nation. The Albanian people in Macedonia, in Montenegro and Preševa Valley, they continue to fight and work very hard for their human rights, political rights, and freedom. This is a wonderful, wonderful time for the Albanian nation. I am also honored tonight because I've been honored with Anthony Athanas. Anthony Athanas was a great figure in our community, was a legend in our community, and a good friend. And thank you, Mr. President, for that honor. It is a great honor to be with him. I also want to congratulate all the honorees, National Albanian American Council, Richard Lupe and Professor Pana, for all the work that they have done, and I'm hoping all the work that we'll continue to do for the Albanian nation. God bless Albanian nation, God bless America, and thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everybody. You know, the President is giving out medals. At the last act dinner, he handed me a beautiful medal. You'll have to visit my office in Washington because it's hanging right on my wall. And my office, very, very prominently, very close to my heart. You know, my friend, Senator Mark John, was walking in. I took a look and I said, gee, it's so beautiful here. I'm glad this Russian tea room. I'm glad the Albanians are taking over the Russians instead of the other way around. But I'm just delighted to be here. I want to congratulate all the honorees, all wonderful honorees. I want to, of course, single out my dear and best friend, Harri Bajraktari, who really taught me all I know about the Albanian cause when I was elected in in 1988, that very first year, 1989. He came into my office, I didn't know him. He gave me a little education about Kosovo and Albania and what was happening, and the things that we've all done together are really just a highlight of my 26 years in the United States House of Representatives. And now that I'm ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee, you can be sure that Albania, Kosovo, and whoever Albanians are is always near and dear to my heart. And the committee will certainly be there and be monitoring and watching things. So let me just again thank everybody here. There's so many friends. I see my friend Halil here and so many good people. Richard, congratulations. The community has really come such a long way, but even more importantly, Albania and Kosovo has come such a long way. And it's really because this great diaspora we have here in the United States has worked so hard and really made so much progress. You know, one last thing. NATO is in a crisis now. We see what's happening with Ukraine. We see what's happening with some of the Baltic countries. And you know, God was I think, looking over the Albanians in 1999 because it was the perfect storm when Kosovo happened, because NATO was ready to move and intervene. And one of the things that I have seen in the past months or so is NATO has not been as willing to do right the way it was in 1999. So it was the perfect storm, and thankfully NATO stood up and met the challenge to help the Albanian cause in the fight for freedom in Kosovo in 1999. So again, I want to thank all of you, Mr. President. You know you're always welcome in the United States, and the ties between the American people and the Albanian people will all endure. Thank you.
I would like just to keep this tradition now, starting by the office of the President of Albania, to extend our grateful through different medals and honors, and from different figures and prominent American Albanian here. We are so happy and feel good having so many and prominent candidates such as Albanian Americans in the United States. But we feel free to say that we do not have only the Albanian Americans here, but as I said, we feel free to say that we have some American Albanians. So, because, for example, Congressman Engel, to whom I would like to wish tonight Happy New Year, as the Jewish New Year starts now, but also to consider him as even Albanian also. And the other friends such Mr. Granov, Mike Granov, who is a very close friend and contributors to Albanian democracy and Albanian economy through the Albanian American Fund and Foundation. And some others that are among us, like Marjoni and the others. Sorry for not mentioning everybody of you in this room. But once again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Wish you all the best to your families, to your career, and to your future. And I'd like to see as a common future, as we are considering even our future so strongly connected with the United States as our greatest, main strategic ally and friend. Thank you once again for being here.